All right, people. It's been a while since if I can move this down here, okay, or maybe just leave it up there. Since just in a way, guys. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, that's cool. So it's been a while since I actually started a garden, and I may be late this year, but nevertheless, I'm going to probably try to start one anywhere, or just prep the area. My vision was to have a raised garden made out of cinder blocks that I had laying around. I was going to use it to extend the house, but I'm gonna just go with new cinder blocks versus the ones. These are about maybe 3 or 4 years old, so they've been out here in the weather. So, but wanted to give a raised garden bed in here. These right here could be herbs and things that you can put alongside the garden versus down in here. You could go all the way around it. So this is a nice little section. And then I got some more raised garden bed, I guess like platforms here that is caged and everything. I may cut the legs off of these because what I'm gonna actually do is put out my black, call it my black carpet, but it's the stuff you put down to kill everything beneath it. And so I wanted to maybe put about 5 different rows of it side by side and see how far that comes out. I may come out about right here. Haven't quite decided on how far down I'm going to go, but I could potentially go about right here where I'm at. And so I'm gonna get my skid steer, move that back over there with that one next to it. But again, I may just cut the legs off of these because they're gonna be sitting on that tarp anyway. So I may run that tarp stuff in here as well. Just got to see how much I have. But I'm gonna move that over first, move this over first, move that over next to it, and then move this pallet right here. And this was a sidewalk that I had next to the house. We cut it out. It was cracking, and so I cut it out, moved it out here. I was gonna put it in there with my sheep so they can file back their hooves with it. But I might do something else with it. I may just take it to the back and put it in the big ditch in the back. These T-posts were gonna be used on the fence because me being young in the game, when I actually put this fence up, I put the T-posts, I think about 12 feet apart. I should at least had an 8 minimum, but I didn't do it. I was trying to save some money. I was young and younger, and I didn't quite know. And so yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, move that over. I'll probably take that pallet. I'm gonna take the pallet and put it in there. Then move that next to the pallet. Move that up next to that. Move this probably over here. Get all these T-posts up because they're expensive. And take my lawnmower and cut this down to ground level. This grass, because of course when you put out the row, it's gonna kill that, but I don't want any humps in it. So yeah. So I'm gonna do all of that, and then hear the sheep coming right now. Let's go down and take a look, and then I should be good with that. Look at this. One of my dogs got out and he took some of my antlers down here. These are old antlers. These are old deer. Oh, this is good. This is good fire right here. Burn that stump right up. I need to move this tree off and down here. Hey there. My bees look like they're doing pretty good over there. I don't like these carpenter bees, man. Man. I'm glad I was on this camera because I would have took them out. Look how healthy these sheep look. There's one back here. She's a little thin, but everybody else is nice and healthy. They are eating everything, which is good. That's my big male right there. Put out good babies. I like her bloodline. I like her structure. That's a female. I'm gonna keep that baby. But yeah, I don't hardly touch these animals here. I don't give them shots. I don't worm them. I just let them just be natural as possible. So, if you ever got one of these sheep from me that are meat sheeps for or eat them for meat, just know that I don't do a lot of worming. I don't do a lot of vaccinations and all of that. And what I do see is they need their hooves cut back, but some of them. But let me yeah, my hives are looking good. Some of them I may have to put on the pallet and scale up because I see a lot of bees going in and out of them. But yeah, let me go back up here and focus on this task. So you see, I got a couple stumps that I need to get off the property, man. This is a nice and sturdy one. But yeah, this one though, it definitely need to go. But these are crepe myrtles right here. I had some crepe myrtles that I had got from another property, and I brought them to here, and apparently they had some seeds on them because these are some nice sized crepe myrtles that I'm gonna have to move to a different part of the property. Depending on how the roots and everything look, I would try to make a separation of at least 3 or 4 of these. But anyway, let's get back to the business. Talking all day. But yeah, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and then I'm gonna come back to you and we have a discussion about what you see. But let me get to it. All right. That was quick work. When you got the right equipment on the farm and stuff, it makes everything a little bit easier. But as I stated before, I may start the garden from here, go all the way down to the second raised bed that's down there and come across. I may do 3 or 4 rows, maybe bring it over to about right here. You can see the garden is sloping off, or this, not the garden, but the land is sloping off right here. And so there's a big dip that's right where the second raised bed, the furthest raised bed is at, and it drops off pretty good right there. That's actually where I'm going to stop. And so I'm gonna get my lawnmower, I'm gonna cut this down. There's some grass up in here that's tall and got thick roots. I'm gonna cut it down nice and low. And then I got one of my rows is actually up there by that building up there. The container that's sitting up there, so I'm gonna have to walk up there and get it, bring it back here, see how long it is. Actually, I don't really know. I don't know if it's 3 feet, 4 feet, 6. I don't think it's 6 feet, but it's probably 3 or 4 feet wide. As it relates to how long it is, I'm not quite sure. And then I may have another roll sitting somewhere else. Not sure, but let's see how far it goes. Today I may also have to run up to the store and get some stakes to stake it down. Maybe go to Home Depot or something like that to stake it down, but we'll just have to see. But let me get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video here. And then your next video, you're gonna actually see me out here using my lawnmower to cut this down. All right. I've been talking this whole time. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I mean, from here, it's about over there. That's a pretty big garden. It depends on if I have rabbits back here or did it get back. I doubt it, but I may eventually fence it in if I have an issue like that. But I'm gonna start with doing a garden right here. If I decide this is not the proper location for it, then I would just move it. Roll up everything, and this grass will grow back. This is the grass that's been here all this time. It's hardy. But I'm gonna go see if I can find the staples. Then I'm gonna go get my roll, a barrier roll, and then we'll see how far it goes. All right.